Hello, everyone. This is our second attempt today to come back to you live. I'll put my mic right here. So, testing, testing. Oh, let me check my phone to see if we can hear anything. It looks like it's working. See. No, I don't hear. Okay, here we go. Oh, today is World Honeybee Day, and as this is our second attempt, yahoo! Trudy says it looks and sounds good. We're back. Yes. All right. Thank you, Jason. He was doing some computer genius on that side. What was I telling you? Oh, about my earrings. So again, if you didn't get our jump rings on sale yet, to attach things, they are 4mm, 20 gauge. These puppies are on sale this month at 50% off. 50% off. So if that is something you need, please grab it. I noticed that I keep turning away from the camera, but that's because, just in case you're wondering, I have a monitor on that side, and that is where I read the numbers for each of these items. I really should figure out how to put the monitor closer so that I'm talking to you guys. Okay, Amy, we are back. Now, aloha, everyone. Ready for the greens and the honeybees show? We have two parts to it. So I will be live watching with you and reading your comments, and then I will show you how to make this necklace at the end and how to stretch out your chain. Stay tuned for that because I'm going to have one particular chain, this one, on sale that works with that 4mm jump ring that I'm telling you about. Not every chain fits a strong jump ring. This one does, but only if you stretch it out. So at the end, I'm going to come back, show you how to stretch it out, and I will give you a T-pin if you buy the chain. And why am I doing that? Because I went on Amazon so that I could make a recommendation to you which T-pins would fit. But I didn't know this, or maybe this happened recently, but there's 5 different sizes of T-pins, and they range from $5 to $10. And I was like, gee, all you guys need is one T-pin to stretch this chain out to fit a 4mm jump ring. This chain is awesome because look, you can put 5 lampwork beads on it and it's not going to break. So not every chain is strong enough. So I'll come back at the end of the show and I'm going to show you how to do that, okay? In the meantime, we're going to have Jason check it out with the video. I'm going to hele on. Hele is to get going to my computer so I can chat with you while it's playing. If you guys have any questions, just know I'm on the other side reading, watching, and paying attention to you guys. Okay? Let's do it, Jason. Everybody give me a thumbs up.
Hey guys, it's Jason from the Bead Gallery, and welcome to our showing of these wonderful World Honeybee Day, which is coming soon. Thank you, John. Okay, featuring bees, some garden quartz, and some greens. I'm going to be showing you some loose gemstones in the greens, and they are very cool. Don't miss this. If you do, watch the replay, and remember, you can use the buying system of the sold and the item number. Suppose you wanted some of these green garnets. Remember to type down sold P3026, and then it'll be put into your cart. Remember, check your cart and then check out. It might ask you questions, but don't worry. Just do it in line and you'll get your item that you want. All right. Hi, Jamie. So we're going to do some loose beads right now. Some loose, cool green beads.
Let's do it. Okay. Let's do it.
Let's see the green beads. All right. So these are some beautiful green beads. And we have a selection of different stones. I got it. Let's see.
I'm going to start with my favorite,
which is
P1614.
Okay, so that is going to be fluorite. And P1614 is a 9 millimeter, and it's faceted. It's a faceted cube. So it's faceted from the sides, all sides. Okay, all 6 sides are faceted.
You can get a 24 gauge wire in here.
And you can get a 24 gauge wire. That's what
I'm
Jamie's
get
doing
one
right now. Okay, so she's going to pop in this 24 gauge wire. It's probably going to be a head pin. You get that gold one around there.
I think this is 24.
There you go.
Yeah.
And look at how it picks up that light. Even in the lower lights, and I'll even show you in the lower light how it picks up. Look, even in low light, it picks up nice. Okay, I'm going to...
Actually, I don't think this is 24 gauge. But don't
20.
worry. You can still get your 24 gauge. I think this is 22. So, God, these are so pretty. Okay. Next up, I have P1640.
1640 is a heart-shaped briolette. And let me do this real quick. I'm going to darken the screen a bit because we have that white background.
Should I change the background?
No. White background. Just nice.
Oh, look at this mint green fluorite.
Yep. And
I will make a matched pair because they are not all the same.
No. So if you want a matched pair, type down sold P1640 space ×2.
This is not a matched pair, by the way. This is just 2 that I picked out of the box.
After you do ×2, type in match pair. Okay. All right. Next up is going to be our very favorite 6-pointed star.
P3028.
P3028. It's flat on one side and then faceted on the top. Okay.
So pretty.
So this starburst is very cool, and it is tip drilled. Drilled through one of these very delicate tips.
10 millimeters.
Okay. It's a very cool bead.
And you know what?
What?
That was a green fluorite, but look, I also have, oh, someone put the wrong one in there. I also have green amethyst. So if you are a prasiolite fan, you might like this one, Jay.
The green amethyst is P3029. P3029. Same cut, but different material. You get a lighter color.
Maybe she'll hold both of them. They can see the
you can see the different colors. Okay, and I'm gonna drop the the light just a little bit, but you can see the color. You can actually see the color.
The fluorite has a little more blue green, and the Ami is a little bit more like a sage green. This is the Ami in my hand right now. So 3029 is the amethyst, and if you like the fluorite, it is 3028.
3028 is the more green. All right, moving on up. We have
another tip drill.
And this is also green amethyst.
3027.
And this is a beautiful teardrop cut, pointed in the back. And it is about 12 to 14 millimeters, depending on.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It's like a gemstone.
Yeah. So each one's a little different. Please pick these ones up. These you will not find again. Next is an onion cut, P2552. 2552. P2552. Onion cut. I just pop that up here so everybody can see that one. And the tip drill briolette, very cool, very different. Let me zoom it in for you, James, so people can see how wonderful that cut is. And it is a micro-faceted cut. That's why we're showing that. All right. Hey guys, it's Jason from the Bead Gallery, and welcome to our showing of these wonderful World Honeybee Day, which is coming soon. Thank you, John. Okay, featuring bees, some garden quartz, and some greens. I'm going to be showing you some loose gemstones in the greens, and they are very cool. Don't miss this. If you do, watch the replay, and remember, you can use the buying system of the sold and the item number. Suppose you wanted some of these green garnets. Remember to type down sold P3026, and then it'll be put into your cart. Remember, check your cart and then check out. It might ask you questions, but don't worry. Just do it in line and you'll get your item that you want. All right. Hi, Jamie. Hi. So we're going to do some loose beads right now. Some loose, cool green beads.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Let's see the green beads. All right. So these are some beautiful green beads. And we have a selection of different stones. I got it. Let's see.
I'm going to start with my favorite,
Which is?
P1614.
Okay, so that is going to be fluorite. And P1614 is a 9 millimeter, and it's faceted. It's a faceted cube. So it's faceted from the sides, all sides. Okay, all 6 sides are faceted.
You can get a 24 gauge wire in here.
And you can get a 24 gauge wire. That's what
I'm going to get one
right now. Okay, so she's going to pop in this 24 gauge wire. It's probably going to be a head pin. You get that gold one around there.
I think this is 24.
There we go.
Yeah.
And look at how it picks up that light.
Mm-hmm.
Even in the lower lights, and I'll even show you in the lower light how it picks up. Look, even in low light, it picks up nice. Okay, I'm going to...
Actually, I don't think this is 24 gauge. But
About
don't
20.
worry. You can still get your 24 gauge. I think this is 22. So, God, these are so pretty. Okay. Next up, I have P1640.
1640 is a heart-shaped briolette. And let me do this real quick. I'm going to darken the screen a bit because we have that white background.
Should I change the background?
No. White background. Just nice.
Oh, look at this mint green fluorite.
Yep.
And I will make a matched pair because they are not all the same.
No. So if you want a matched pair, type down sold P1640 space ×2.
This is not a matched pair, by the way. This is just 2 that I picked out of the box.
After you do ×2, type in match pair. Okay. All right. Next up is going to be our very favorite 6-pointed star.
P3028.
P3028. It's flat on one side and then faceted on the top. Okay.
So pretty.
So this starburst is very cool, and it is tip drilled. Drilled through one of these very delicate tips.
10 millimeters.
Okay. It's a very cool bead.
And you know what?
What?
That was a green fluorite, but look, I also have, oh, someone put the wrong one in there. I also have green amethyst. So if you are a prasiolite fan, you might like this one, Jay.
The green amethyst is P3029. P3029. Same cut, but different material. You get a lighter color.
Maybe she'll hold both of them. They can see the
you can see the different colors. Okay, and I'm gonna drop the the light just a little bit, but you can see the color. You can actually see the color.
The fluorite has a little more blue green, and the Ami is a little bit more like a sage green. This is the Ami in my hand right now. So 3029 is the amethyst, and if you like the fluorite, it is 3028.
3028 is more green. All right, moving on up. We have
another tip drill.
And this is also green amethyst.
3027.
And this is a beautiful teardrop cut, pointed in the back. And it is about 12 to 14 millimeters, depending on.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It's like a gemstone.
Yeah. So each one's a little different. Please pick these ones up. These you will not find again. Next is an onion cut, P2552. 2552. P2552. Onion cut. I just pop that up here so everybody can see that one. And a tip drill briolette, very cool, very different. Let me zoom it in for you, James, so people can see how wonderful that cut is. And it is a micro-faceted cut. That's why we're showing that. All right, a little bit higher. Nice. Okay, so that is a micro cut.
We'll just take off the P3027.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. Jonah's like, I'm going to get it on there, Auntie. I'm like, we're moving on, Jonah. P3023.
P3023.
Oh my gosh, these are onion cuts.
This is also an onion cut. This isn't as the faceting isn't as small. 3023. It's green amethyst. It's got a larger facet, so it has a different kind of sparkle, as you can tell right there. It's $1 different. Just remember the numbers.
Next up is P1310.
P1310 is going to be a smooth rondelle. And it has really nice, clear qualities. You're going to find natural inclusions as well. Okay.
And the big one, P3018.
P3018 is this very cool, much larger. This is almost pushing 11 millimeters.
Pretty. It looks like a water droplet.
Yep. So this is some green kyanite, drilled lengthwise. We only have 4 pieces available, so pick yours up. This is P3030, P3030. Last one means that whatever's in the box is what we have left. So there's 4 available. Pick it up while we have it. You guys are familiar with blue. This is the green kyanite. Okay, this is some grossular garnet. This is, we only have 2 of these available. This is $25. This is P3026, P3026. Kind of a yellow-green. Okay, that beautiful yellow-green color. Let's look at some of, we can do the dark greens later. You want to do some more lighter greens?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is green moonstone. This is P2382, 2382. Kind of a milky green.
This one has a little bit of a flaw in it. Okay, here we go.
P2382, green moonstone, 12 millimeter round.
Look at all that. It's so pretty.
Very marbled. It's really pretty. Green moonstone P2382.
On Sunday's show, we have a slightly smaller one with a variant tray. So that's going to be pretty cool.
Okay, if you heard Jamie, variant show on Sunday.
Look at this. Aqua chalcedony.
So this is P2424. P2424 is a 10 millimeter faceted star briolette.
Any of these, if you're buying 2, you put in ×2. I will do my best to make sure you get a pair.
Okay, and just to let you guys know, the coating of this isn't fully shiny. It's almost a semi-matte.
It is semi-matte,
It is a semi-matte, just to let you guys know. P2424, okay, and you see it right there. It's $10 each, okay? Next one up is going to be this very cool Australian chrysoprase. This is P355. That's 355, P355. Australian chrysoprase. I love chrysoprase.
Can they put, if they want a lighter or darker one on the same line? So if
yeah,
they put
so
sold space P3555.
Lighter.
Yeah, put a space
darker.
And you can put light or dark, and then I'll do my best.
And we'll do our best. So that was P355 Australian chrysoprase. Okay, moving on to some of the darker greens. Let's look at this very cool briolette. This is P3022. It's a super dark chrome diopside. Diopside is an interesting gemstone. Super dark green, darker than even emerald. This has a smaller hole, so it will fit into 26 gauge wire and thinner.
That one's so nice.
Again, I've been telling everybody, yeah, so it's
such an intense color.
Yeah, it's a very dark green. And I'll put it on a head pin so you guys can see what I'm talking about.
Now, chrome diopside is found near rubies. Ugh. And so it was kind of more like an after find, but it's just such a precious color. I dropped one of my beads.
It's okay. Well, I'll find it after.
Okay.
3022. They are on the smaller side, guys. So this is going to be about 5 millimeters. Okay, 5 millimeters. If you want them paired, put down ×2 paired with a space. Okay, and then we'll pair it for you. But this is a beautiful dark green, even darker than your emeralds.
Ooh, show this one. P3016.
P3016 is
little flat squares.
And these flat squares are light green, natural green. See how look at that light green? It's not intense like anything like that.
And you'll get 10 pieces, even though I dropped one. You won't get that one.
Okay. I'll put -1 on that one.
Okay. I'll write that right now.
Yeah.
-1.
This is going to be a little baggy, and these are small. They're 5 millimeters, much like the chrome diopside that you guys just saw. Okay. So next one up is going to be a very cool. I'll do this one since we're talking about chrome diopside. This is P3029. P3029. It is a 6 millimeter.
Oh, nice holes.
Yeah, really nice holes. This is going to be $12 each. No, this is going to be $18 each.
I think it's a 6 millimeter, right?
Yeah, it's a 6 millimeter. Yeah. Oh no, it's
P3029.
Oh, it's a different number.
Oh, hang on.
Give me 1 second. I have to find a new number for that. Let's look at the same thing, but bigger. P3021. P3021. Okay, that's chrome diopside.
Okay, you keep going. I'm going to go find what that mystery one is.
Okay. Yeah. This is an 8 millimeter chrome diopside. And this is that super dark green, very much like this. Difference is this one's opaque, this one's transparent. Very, very hard to find. This beautiful chrome diopside, I love. I actually have the bigger version of this one.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really pretty one. This is $7 each. P3021. Unfortunately, it's really hard to pair these types, so we'll do our very best. Okay?
That's 3020. P3020
this is
coming up.
P3020. This is a 6 millimeter round chrome diopside, and it is much darker than the one that was shown earlier.
And I also have a bigger chrome diopside if they want like a focal size, a 10 millimeter.
Yep, there's a 10 millimeter right there. That's P2540.
This is nice for a focal in a bracelet, like in a stretchy cord.
Yeah. All right.
Again, one of Jason's favorites. So every time we can get it,
we grab it. Yep. Let's just spin that around. And this just happens to be a little lighter than that first one that we saw. Okay. Again, all of the rounds are going to be opaque, not transparent. Let's look at this green kyanite. This is P2213. P2213 is a 12 millimeter round green kyanite. Got that fiberglass look, that shard. See how it has that funky reflection? Okay. This is a light to mint green. Okay. Almost has shades of blue in there. Almost. Almost. Teal. Yeah. This is P2213, 12 millimeter round kyanite. Great for focal beads.
And the green mica.
So this is green mica. I'm not
P2107.
P2107. This is new for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see this one often. Mm-mm. It is a very cool dark green brown, almost emerald-like.
Can you give me a little light?
Okay. Oh, I got it right here. It'll do that. So let me look for it here. Here's your lighter for you. There you go, James.
Thank you.
Okay, on my hand. Oh, I got it. Let me do this. Okay. So this is that mica, it's almost swirly in effect. Thanks for your patience about the light adjustment. We have lots of dark and light stones, and sometimes the camera can't adjust for it because of our skin tone. And that's always going to be an issue with natural stones. Okay, let's look at what we have in front of us.
Yay.
We have some phantom. We have some chrysoprase. And we have some of that more chrysoprase.
And then I'm going to show the green quartz, garden quartz. But I'm doing a meditation special on Sunday to explain a little bit more about it. So I will take, Jason, can I have just a little bit more light and a little bit less on the...
Wait, so we just do this. Yeah. So I'm going to...
Perfect.
There you go. And whatever you want to adjust it to.
Okay, so this is gem 1951, green phantom quartz. Look at that. Looky. Gem 1951. Can you see the phantom in there? It's
okay, stay right
beautiful.
there. Put your hands back behind it for me. A little bit more. And a little down.
Right there, because I wanted them to see the phantom of green in there. These are so nice. I'm going to back down a little because it's not showing the whole bracelet. So hold on. I'm going to back down and then you can focus. Okay. Little less big so that the full thing stays in screen. Thank you. Pretty. Okay. And then it's the big sister, gem 1950. I know we're silent because they're so pretty. And then I have some gorgeous chrysoprase.
That is really, and they call this juicy. This is a juicy chrysoprase. No heating. It's a really nice
and my
specimen.
This I got in just for this show because I wanted to show it in a green show. Is 2111 lemon chrysoprase that's carved like a leaf.
They're so nice. They're pretty.
I love these. Now, if you're interested in just getting it by the piece, let me know. Put sold chat in a future show. I can cut some of the strands and share them in a future show. I think I have 6 strands total of this. So you put sold chat, split, carved leaf, and then I'll make sure that I contact you guys about it if you want just a few pieces. That's gem 2111.
Okay, so that be the strands, this tray. Let's go look at some garden quartz, some lodolite, and some very cool Vesuvianite. So Jamie in her hand has some lodolite, very little. It's different than the phantom, that mint phantom green. This one's going to be a dark green. Okay. This is J158. This is lodolite. This is about a 10 millimeter. And bracelet form.
So nice. So I picked all of these. All of these we handpicked because we're just like, oh.
Next one up is going to be...
had an energy that we appreciated.
J157. And this is a 9.5 millimeter. Again, similar to the first one that you saw, but almost, it's got a little bit of a different tone. Jamie chose different ones. The one on the right has dark tones. This one is more spaced out. Yeah?
It has more clear areas where the crystal quartz is just way more clear. And I like this one because it's just kind of half and half. Okay. That was a 2. Then I have this J156.
This is also that beautiful chrome diopside that you saw earlier.
Look.
This is chrome diopside with quartz. Difficult to get. Nice hard material.
If you guys want to buy this one by the piece, I am willing to cut this and share it because I could see using a few of these. So if you want to sold chat, and if there's any left after the show, if with this one bracelet doesn't sell, I am willing to split it. So make sure you put soul chat chrome diopside in quartz.
If it doesn't sell.
I know. I love that one. J155.
J155 is Vesuvianite. This also is very rare, very hard to find.
Very hard to find. So that's 155, and I have its sister 154.
And 154 again, little bit.
Let's see if I can hold the tags there.
There you go. Very rare kind of green.
I know. Look at how beautiful it is.
Mm-hmm. Quite nice. Okay, so I'm going to move some of the green off the table, and we're going to look at some garden quartz. Garden quartz is very similar to phantom quartz in the sense that it is included material within quartz. So let's start with J163, which is this guy right over here. And I chose him because he's darker. You notice how he's darker?
Mm-hmm.
Very little of that quartz, but you got to take into account that it's in there. It's ingrained and it's packed. So you're wearing quartz. Nice, good hard stone, great for daily wear. You're going to find some really dark, look at those dark points right there.
But I'm going to show them because I don't want them to think these are actually clear. We just need a little bit of light so you can see how clear they are. Amazing. Look at the saturation of color.
So it ranges from really, really dark green.
Look at this one. Oh, it looks so sparkly.
Browns, yellows. Okay. Next one up is going to be J164. 164 is really nice. And I don't want to say small because it is an 8mm, but compared to the other ones, this one and the next one up that we're going to see.
This is a tiny one.
It's a tiny one.
But it does look nice on the wrist here.
It does. And this one has almost a green shade to it. Okay.
Okay.
And then next to that is its twin.
161.
This is J161.
This has more red in here.
Yes. So this one is red instead of that greeny brown.
I would say it's a like really nice burgundy, burgundy dark cinnamon.
Yep. And then we're getting on to the bigger ones. This bigger one is going to be J162. And look at more included material in there. Here's a funky white that you don't see often.
Yeah. We have some white phantom quartz.
Yep, white phantom quartz by the piece.
It's like $40 a piece. They're so nice.
And then there's another one there, and then here's a yellow. So each one is a very, very fun. Oh, look. This little guy got...
This is like a 9mm. This is J147. Yep, 9mm.
Oranges, greens, browns. And look at that. Cool.
Oh, this one's so happy.
Yeah, look. Happy creative color right there. So for you creatives out there, this is a beautiful bracelet for you. This is J147. J147. Oh, and they threw in a white one for some balance.
I like this one.
Okay, roll it off. J148 is coming up. This one also is a very creative colored one. Lots of oranges. That beautiful burgundy.
It's very sunsetty, this one.
Yeah, there's that. Like sunset on the beach right there. More there.
Oh my God, and there's a little koi fishing color right there. That orange.
Look at that color right there.
I was trying to show this one.
Oh, were you starting to? I was trying to show that one.
I know. We're both trying to show a bead on this.
They're very cool. All right, J149. This one is very dark. It's deep. It's mysterious.
Lots of gray in here.
And then all of a sudden it pops up this white.
That yellow one is cute.
It is.
Right here.
So this is J149.
Super clean.
This is a 12mm round. Pretty hard 12mm. And then here's the big one. This one is going to be J150. J150 is a 13mm. And oh, I don't know if you guys saw that, but look, can you guys see the geometric in there?
That's so nice.
There's a geometric right in there. Right there. Oh, hard to find. Here's some coppers. I really like that color. It's just different. And you can feel, touch this. This is, that's the inclusive material sticking out.
So fun.
Oh, back to that guy. All right. So those are our garden quartzes, included quartzes, phantoms, whichever way you want to call it. And I think that's it, right? for the gemmies.
Oh, you want to throw these in?
Sure, we can do that right now. Let's do this one.
Our bee necklaces, J118.
J118 is this very cool bee necklace. All his material is vintage reproductions that he had done by himself. And they're thickly plated in silver, okay, and oxidized or oxidized. There's some set gems in some of these, and we'll talk about it when we get to it. Lots of brass, very cool. Yep.
Okay, so we have 118, 119, 120 with the Indian copperhead. 121 has a bee with an opal. 159 has a bee. It's very similar to 118. And then 160.
I like on the flat.
Yeah, and it has a clasp on the side on these two, which is super cool. So side clasp. Okay. So now we showed you all. We can kind of show them to you a little slowly so you can enjoy it.
That one has a lug nut underneath the bee in the silver plated vintage replica chain, and it has a swivel action going on the top. Okay, it's a short necklace. Just to let you guys know, some of these are short. Just remember the descriptions. Next one is going to be J. I can't see the number from here. J119. It's got a brass/bronze bee with a heart and feather. J119.
I like this one.
That's the Indian head coin with a feather and a bee. That's J120. 32 inches long. Swiveling bail. Is that a swiveling bail? It is, yeah.
It rotates a little.
It rotates a little.
It's just fun, like a loose piece, but it's not loose.
J121 is going to be a bee coin. Okay. And there's an opal set in there. And then brass rivets. Bicycle chain. And 29 inches long. J159 is an oxidized silver with a bee on the lug nut again. For you minimalists out there, this is a very cool one. This is going to be 34 inches. Something to wear on something with something else, I think would look nice. With
Layered.
This. Layered.
I like how you like wear with something.
On top of something.
On top of something else.
It's a good layering. J160 is a 34-inch necklace again. This one has that squiggle again. Instead of a lug nut, it's going to be on a hexagonal open link. Isn't that neat?
I love them all. I have a couple in my collection.
Yes, you do. Okay.
But we love bees so much that when we saw these like a couple years ago, we're like, we're going to get all the bee ones that we love. Yeah. So you get to see our Rewind jewelry collection. Rewind, because he loves vintage things from the past and then bringing it back into the future in a way that is just so I don't know, fresh, you know, and cool and exciting.
Yeah, very impressive. Were we going to do anything with those?
Not this time.
Okay.
Oh, I will show these on Sunday.
Okay. We have some Sunday specials for you guys to look at.
Yes. So that was our super fast speed run Saturday.
Speed run Saturday for the International Bees.
And Green Guardian. And Sunday we'll have the live picks, variant picks. We'll have the live picks on Sunday tomorrow with the Gems by the Piece.
Gem by the Piece. Again.
So that you can pick your own.
Yep. Because I did the Gem by the Piece there.
And the meditation special, where I'm going to show you how to do a 12 layout so that you can do a garden quartz meditative bracelet with a mantra that goes with it that you can practice. And I'm excited about that.
That'll be fun. So thanks for watching us this Saturday. Comment below if you have any questions. Remember, happy Bee Day.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.
Hello. Do you like my outfit change? All right. So this necklace is green lampwork. I put it all over here. And I made a video to show you my little trick with the chain. And I will be back live in 3.5 minutes. So watch this, and I'll be right back. I want to show you Z190. Now, these were made by Paradise Glass. She retired during COVID. There's 3 donuts and 2 barrels, bronze spacers.
Take off the World Honeybee
and I'll show
Day.
you
Take off the
what you can do.
Yeah, I think we have to be a little
Let me
faster
find
about
my
that
pin.
because I didn't
I
realize
got
they
it.
see it
This
live.
is
I
very
forgot.
key. This tool is super key
yeah.
to this project working. This is strung on here like this, just on this thicker chain, on this gold-filled chain. To make this work, I wanted to put a jump ring into this end chain piece, but the jump ring did not fit. So I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? Because I could wire wrap it on there, but I wanted an easier finish. First of all, we're going to take the T-pin and we're going to put it onto this last link. And I'm using just something like this, something sturdy. Put it into the last link and push it down. Now, don't stab yourself. And then you can feel it. You can feel it slide down. And I'm going to hold that up so you can see. I got it down about 2 or 3 millimeters on here. And now it fits. You can break it on the solder mark on the chain. I did not. Let me demonstrate that one more time. When you have a chain and you want to put a jump ring into the end, and the jump ring does not fit, don't fret. You can still make it work. Take a pin, put the chain on the very end, carefully slide the chain down. In beading terms, if you don't have a pin, what you want to use is an awl, A-W-L. I made that hole stretched out a little bit so I can take my jump ring and fit it in to that last chain. And I think everyone who has that problem is probably like, wow. Because I know like when Jason showed me that, I was like, that is amazing. Then you can get your jump ring in there, put a jump ring in the other side, and pretty soon you'll have a necklace. On the other side, I have a clasp on one side. I'm going to put a closed ring like this, and I will close that tight. Now you have your clasp on one side, your closed jump ring on the other, and you have a necklace. All I did was I strung on all my lampwork beads. Looks like this. If you like these lampwork beads, they are Z190. Z190, you can make this too. It's so pretty. And the nicest part is you can just go ahead and take it off. So you can just open up your jump ring, slide off your beads, and just wear it there temporarily until you figure out if there's something else you'd rather do with them. Makes it really easy to wear. I do have one last set of beads to show with you. It is Z171, and it is slightly different. I'm very excited because I love these. These have a greener color like this. I have one set of these Z171s. Look at that. I love it. It's got that olive green in there. This was a seafoam on the Z190. So the Z190 has a seafoam color. So that's Z190. And then the Z171 has the lime green. So you can change this to Z190. Seafoam was Z190. It has rondelles with 2 little chubbier ones at the end. And 171 had the lime green right there. 171. Okay. Okay. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. That was fun. So I am wearing the necklace, and I just wanted to talk about the necklace really quick because this chain is so solid, but it also has a thin diameter. This is a drawn chain. And so what it is, it's a link that's pulled slightly into a oval shape, and it allows it to be still like a thick wire, but pulled thin so you can still pull it through a bead. So I fit this through like all my lampwork beads, which is really nice. Because if you have lampwork beads and you want to just wear it on chain, this chain is awesome. Now this chain.
Can I interject real quick?
Yes.
So if they know what
paperclip chain is?
Yeah.
It's the original paperclip chain.
Oh.
It is. It really is.
Jason calls this the original paperclip chain.
It is.
How come? Before paperclip chain got big and rounded?
And they have to get a kind of catchy name for it.
Hmm.
But it is a paperclip is a little bit longer, but it's still a drawn cable. That's what it is.
Gotcha. So this is a paperclip chain. And this one is thin. Like I tried pulling this through the lampwork beads. It kind of does fit, but the links itself, the wire used to make this is not as thick as the wire used to make this. So this is very sturdy chain. Now we ran out of this chain a couple, I don't know, weeks, months ago, and the price did go up, maybe like 25%. And so Jason said it's going to be probably $18 to $20 when it does come back in by the foot. So I asked him if you guys could get the old price, which is $15.50. This is like the old price from like probably like what 2010 to 2020. And so if you guys like this chain, you can't buy it, but you can put sold chat.
That's right.
Sold chat. Sold chat. Chain 202 special, and you'll get it at the $15.50 price. No matter what price where it's going to be when it comes back in, you'll get it at this price. And of course, I'm going to include the T-pin, which I was saying that the T-pin was a problem because I found 5 sizes for you guys, and I don't know which one to recommend. So I'm just going to give you one of mine. My friend gave me a bag of T-pins 20 years ago. So if you buy 2 feet of this chain, because you will need that much if you need to get it around your neck, 1 foot will not cut it, literally. So get 2 feet of this chain at the $15.50 special. Tell us how much you would like as well so that I can reserve how much chain. And I'll definitely throw one of these vintage now T-pins from my bag in
if
there.
they want silver, I can get that too.
Oh, this chain in silver?
Yep.
Okay, well, I can almost guarantee that the chain in silver will be less than the gold one. So how do we tell which one they're getting? Well, because 202 is the gold one.
Yeah.
And if you are interested in a silver special, I'll ask Jason for a number for that for you guys as well. So this is a gold filled drawn cable. The wire is really nice and thick. When you see it, you're gonna be like, oh my God, that's such a solid chain. And the best part is when I showed you how to stretch it open with that T-pin, this sale 4mm premium jump ring, the one that's 50% off, goes right in. This is the only jump ring that I trust on linking charms, chain, clasp. This is the only one. I never use any other jump ring. And that's over 20 something years, right? Using this particular jump ring that is 4mm, 20 gauge, and we call it a premium jump ring because it snaps closed. It's so good. So then the silver one then would fit in the silver chain, in the silver drawn chain. So that is a really good staple to combine, would be the 202 and the premium jump ring and your lamp work. And I saw a question, Jason, from I think it was Sylvia about the was it with Calvin's beads? And yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yep.
Hold on. Right under there, across in that tofu container, there's a little blue bag with Calvin's aquarium beads. I will string it on my, this is all the chain we have left of this. I'll put it in and we can see.
You want a piece of fishing line? No.
Ooh, I don't even need the fishing line trick. Now there is a fishing line trick. If you have this, right? And you're like, I can't get it. You know it wants to go, but it just can't. Then you take this black fishing line that we had from our stretchy cord, put it into your last link. So this is before you stretch it out, right? When it's still in its regular. And now you have a fake needle. Put it on my face so it's a different color. Fake needle attached. Then you take it by your, let's say you have, I don't know. It has to have a big enough hole. It can't, I don't know. Let's see if it goes through. Nope. It won't go through a 22 gauge hole. But if you do have a lamp work bead, and then Sylvia, you were asking me about a Calvin bead. I don't think I have that was the Calvin. I'm looking for a drilled pearl nearby.
There's one in the dish right there.
No, I wrapped that one. That one has a jump ring.
Here, I'll be right back.
Okay, So yes, it will go through a large full bead. Toot, toot, toot. And we will definitely give it to you at our pre metal raised prices. Now, why you want to get this in sterling and gold fill? I mean, why? Because it is so nice to have things of quality that will last as long as we will. Okay, here's the pearl on this chain. Now, in the past, we've used thinner chains, but, and I don't know, I'm not sure why we did that. Is it because we didn't have this chain in stock?
What's that?
When we use that thinner chain, the baby cable to go through the pearls? Because it could be like you just like a finer look to the chain.
Yeah, and the
But for
cost
lamp work
is, yeah.
beads, yeah, for
Yeah.
lamp work beads, though, you
Okay.
definitely don't want that finer chain because that can snap. This is not going to snap, but it still looks dainty enough, right? So that is a gold fill drawn cable that does fit, and the jump rings will fit if you stretch that little ring out at the end. Now, we're about to wrap up the show, but since you guys are here, if there's anyone here who's like, oh, I wanted to see something before the end of the show and you want to see it up close, I'm here for you before I go off and start working on orders. I am here for you. What we didn't show you today, though, was I'm just going to, Jason, would you mind?
Mm.
Oh, okay, is my
Okay. Hold on.
my
Oh, give me 1 second.
downstairs. Okay,
Hold on. I have to hide it. There we go.
can you? Perfect. So I have these Green Girl buttons. They're $5 and there's not many left. So if you guys want to purchase that today, I can put the number. Is chain 101 special 15 per foot? No, it's going to be less because it's sterling, Sylvia. Whatever the price used to be, we're going to give you that. So it will be less than 15 for sure because silver is about how much? At least 25%
25%.
cheaper than
We
gold.
don't know. I don't know, but I will give you guys the best price.
Okay, so this little bee here. Oh, that bee charm. Okay, Heidi, I'll get that for you. This little bee, this pewter bee, is $5. That one is M1, maybe. I don't know what that one is.
Which one?
The little bee
I
pewter
have to go
charm.
look over here. Or what's here?
It's M something. Jason is like, where is it?
Where did it go?
What are you looking for?
The M. Let me go look over here.
Oh no, Z. Maybe I think it's a Z, Jason.
Which one's the?
This one. The sticker fell off.
Let me go check.
You want me to look in the numbers?
Button?
B button. Z. I think it's a Z. Or is it a M?
It's an M, but
It's an M. There. Baby B Z709. This is Z709. So if you are interested in one of my Green Girl buttons, I don't even think she makes this one's so old. I remember asking her for these long ago. There's a few left. And then I have the rectangle B button that's Z1315. Z315. If you like this, it is a vintage rectangle B button. These are what I was going to show tomorrow, so I'll just kind of whip through these so you guys get first look at it. And then I have this Green Girl pewter bee, so that's going to be in the M's, Jason. A bit more. $12, and I only have 2 of these left, these Green Girl pewter bees. These are old stock as well, so if you think this is fun, this is M1877. I do have bee buttons. Oh, wait, let me do Heidi's question. M570, this is what I put on my earring at the start of the show. It's 3 for $5 in gold plate, 3 for $5 in silver plate. And I found out that we're not going to do silver plate much more. This company is in the US. To save money and not raise things, they're going to be switching, well, not silver plate. They're going to be ending their rhodium and going to a, what is it called, Jason? A white bronze.
White bronze, yeah.
Are they going to discontinue antique silver too? Possibly. I've noticed everything moving towards white
I
browns.
don't know. Maybe, maybe not.
We're not sure, but we made our prices the same. Gold always costs more than silver, but ours are the same. It is M571 on my left and M594 on my right. If you do put it in, though, and either of these numbers will work, it will ask you, what color do you want? And what I like about this is the front and the back are equally cute. So it's not like there's like a flat back. They're tiny. This is the tiniest size we could find for the baby bee buttons too. So it is the one that's on my earring, hanging on the bottom. It's like a teeny tiny little bee. So that's the silver, that's the gold. I will show these again probably tomorrow if there's anything left. These are the honeycombs. The honeycombs do come in different colors. And on Tuesday, I'm going to demonstrate how to make an earring with this, a bee hanging on the bottom, and a flower being held in place by a fused head pin, fine wire head pin that Jason is going to show how to make. So he will show us how to make a fine wire head pin so you can attach anything front to back to the honeycomb. So that honeycomb is cute. So you can get matching colors, or you can go silver honeycomb and gold bee, which is really cute, or gold honeycomb silver bee. Ta-da! I actually like the contrast myself. What do you guys think?
I like contrast.
You like it? I got to do my other bee earring because I only have a bee on one now. Or maybe I'll just do one bee. It's kind of cute, yeah? Having a bee buzz around. I do have 2 more bee charms and bee earrings and bee button. Let's do the bee buttons. So these are made in the USA. They are pewter with a plating on top of a gold plate and a silver plate. This is number... The tubes are right inside there.
193 and 190.
M193 for the bee buttons. The size is a little smaller than a dime. And they are so good if you just want to go ahead and put a leather through the shank and then you can wear it.
I like those a lot. The details. Oh, you gotta put your hands.
Oh, it's cuter probably if they're not upside down. Okay, there we go. That's the bee buttons. Then I have this. This is 637, S637. Dana made these. It's a sterling silver bee earring, and there it comes in a pair, and it's a post. So you pop it in your ear lobe. It's a post, and it has a tiny little loop at the bottom. Very cute. And the last of these, this is old stock. This is made in, I think, Bali, Indonesia. Yeah. So these are tiny little honeybees, very small. They're probably, let me just measure it out for you. I'm going to say top to bottom, 7 millimeters. Very itty bitty, minuscule honeybee charms. Oh, it's so tiny, it doesn't want to focus. This is M878. And I only have this many left. 5. Yeah, these are Bali made. Oh my gosh.
Put your hands there real quick and then just stay there. You don't have to move.
Should I go lower?
Yeah, you gotta go lower. A little bit lower. There you go.
There you go. Itty bitty bees, M1878. I would definitely cut off those jump rings because they look so big. And I would wire wrap maybe like 3 yellow gemstones above it. Oh, that'd be so cute. If you have any Ethiopian opal, oh, maybe I'll make that. Oh my God, I'm gonna make that. Okay, so if these are still here, you'll see this come back out as earrings with Ethiopian opal and then the little bees at the bottom. Oh, that'd be so cute. Okay. So I see you are here, Shirley. Is there anything that I can cover or go over with you? This is Z190. If you want to see Z190, this is what the demo was about today. These 5 beads do come with these bronze spacers. We can't get these anymore. They're so pretty. Bronze spacers in between each of these seafoam green lampwork beads. I do have 6 or 7 sets of this. I love these beads. And I was saying earlier, the artist, although her daughter Tessa still makes beads for us, which is awesome. But if you are getting a set, her consistency is so good. So you don't have to worry about your set not looking like mine. Your set will look almost exactly like mine. That's how good she is at making beads. So that is Z, Jason, Z190. I know running the show on that side, it is hard, you guys, because you're trying to man so many different things and change the screen. I did 3 vintage mixes of glass beads in a yellow, green, green, and a blue, green. Those turned out really nice. Some of my beads flew out. So if there's any interest in any of these vintage ones, let me know and I will show them tomorrow. I'll hold it up. So this is all vintage beads. 3 different vintage Swarovskis. This is uranium glass. This is the only non-vintage bead. So sorry. This is only like a few years old. The rest are like 40, 20, to maybe 15 to 40, 50 years old. I did throw in some lamp work, but if you guys like glass, I can show those tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be, and actually, you know what? I should ask you guys for some feedback. Tomorrow I was going to show the garden quartz. Okay, because I created a mantra and a project to go with the garden quartz. You need 13 beads, 12 beads to do the meditative bracelet. And so if you feel like that's something you're interested in doing, let me know. I mean, it was my first time that I thought I would try to do. It's my first time that I thought that I would try to do something with our beads and combine it with a mantra and teach you guys a mantra and a specific mantra that I was making for garden quartz. And then I just realized that's not going to work if no one buys the garden quartz, right? Because then it'd be like, okay, you have a mantra and you have like stone energies that go specifically with these beads. So then I wasn't thinking about what to do if nobody really wants these beads, can't get these beads, or maybe is not attracted to these beads. So I am going to ask right now for any kind of feedback before I prepare a whole show about a garden quartz meditation bracelet that you need. You will need 12 beads to represent each of the words in the meditation because it is a traditional chant. It's based on Om Hum Rajra Guru Siddhi Hum. And Jason, look, you look like you were going to
I'm just looking at the things.
say something. Oh, I know.
There's a lot of stuff.
There is. So I'm going to kind of wait just to see how you guys react. If I hear nothing, then that kind of helps me determine what I will do tomorrow because I mean, part of like what we're doing is as a response to what you guys want. So tell me now, Heidi was asking about this large green glass bead. This is a vintage bead that Jason and I found in where were we? Czech Republic, yeah. So maybe I just got a little bit more light. It's kind of dark today.
It's not a matter of the dark. We have to just do this again.
Okay, so it's a pendant, Heidi. This is probably, I mean, 1940s. So what are we at? 60, so about 80 years old.
Yeah, easy.
Isn't that pretty?
These are all, I think I talked about it. Did I talk about this? It seems like I talked about
This was part of a mix. That mix was called Mix 003. And it came with you bring the big 003? So it comes with a Swarovski. This is like a collectible. It comes with a Swarovski jade. And Swarovski was making their jade reproductions. Two green tourmaline Swarovski beads. These are definitely about 70 years old. Um, this one is like a pill shape. This one is a faceted round. So three Swarovskis. And then it had, I just threw this in. It's just a lampwork bead that I thought kind of brightened up the whole scheme. And this is an old check bead that has uranium in it, and then it glows. So that whole set was $30. If you only want this, contact me if you don't need the whole set, and I can figure out what that price is. Okay, I know I have it somewhere. Okay, then the bee things again were these, because I'm thinking if we don't do the meditative show tomorrow, we can do something else. Or tell me how you feel about the garden quartz, because maybe I can do something that's any 12 beads, right? And then we save everybody not just time but the interest. I think that's important. That is very important.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to design something around a bead that only I have. All right, so this is the buttons. So the buttons came in gold and silver, Shirley. And that is, Jason's going to bring it up.
For the
Do you have the tubes behind you? It has it on the back.
Oh, give me 1 second.
Okay, so he's going to go and find that.
193. Okay, that's it. That's the antique gold and antique silver gold buttons.
Okay, and after that, I will show the $5 baby bee buttons. It's this one. So cute. Then the rectangle glass bee button, the vintage ones. It has like a dragonfly, like it's almost an iridescent blue. And then we had the bee charms, which was M571 in the gold, M594 in the silver. And that is the same bee that is on my earring right here. You can see how cute and tiny and detailed it is. Okay. Then we have the matching honeycombs. That is M1400, and we have it in silver and gold. I'm only showing you the silver because the gold ran out, but guess what? It's coming in on Monday, so be ready. So you just have to imagine what the gold looks like. And on Tuesday, I'll show you how to make a project with this and the bee. And then I have the M1878, which is a tiny honeybee, very, very small. And this one, Jason, if you can get that ready, is going to be the green girl.
That's the one down below, guys.
Oh, this one, the green girl. Then after that is going to be S637. My last two honeybees by Green Girl. Then S637, and that is the teeny tiny honeybee earring post that you pop in your ear and you can hang. Oh my gosh, you know, it'd be cute if you just hang like a little 2 pieces of gold. Chain, and you can hang, oh my gosh, again, Ethiopian opals. My 3 kits.
Those are the MX, that's the mixes, guys.
So we had MX003, which was the blue-green with the pendant. I want to get the flashlight to show you how awesome this one is. This is the MIX004. So 004, if I take my flashlight and I put it on there, it's going to glow. So this has uranium in here, but do not be afraid. This is like not radioactive in the sense that you have to worry because it's already in the glass. So Eh, crazy, right? And in this other kit, look at this one. Look at that glow. So this is in the yellow green MIX 004 yellow green. So that one has 3 lampwork beads. One, this is called Vaseline glass because when it came out, they thought that the texture of it was like kind of like not completely transparent. It had that milky, almost translucency of Vaseline, so they called this Vaseline glass. But really, it is not. There's no Vaseline involved. In a contemporary milky dragonfly, and comes with 5 of these. So I have extra. I love this shape. This is vintage. This is about 50, 60 years old too. And you'll get more of those if you want to do a project. And the last one, which is the regular greens, is MIX 005. Yeah, I think we only have 6 of this kit. Yeah, gold bead earrings. That's so cool. So it has a vintage luster bead, a vintage rainbow bead, vintage table cut, and then it has 3 lampwork beads in there. Those are 15 years old. These are older from the. Okay, so now I really did show you all those things. So tomorrow, which is Sunday, I'm going to rethink the meditative mantra show. I want to see if I can do something a little bit simpler, not based on the garden quartz. So I appreciate Sylvia, I appreciate your feedback because it really does help me. It really does help me change the shows up and pivot really quickly based on what people are interested in. And honestly, I don't think I can do this show without you guys. And so I would love for you to give me any ideas that you would like to do tomorrow. Something to do with the bees. Oh, you know what I could do tomorrow? Instead of on Tuesday, I can do the demonstration of the headpins tomorrow. That's what we'll do. We'll do the head pin and the earring tomorrow, and then I'll show you what I made in the bead jam. So I wanted to do a necklace that had 3 tiers in the bead jam. So this is the prototype, just a prototype, and I'm really happy how it came out. I'll be making a PDF, I think, or at least an explanation of like the lengths of chain, and I'll send it out to you guys into the bead jam. Thank you guys so much. That was fun. And I think that kind of wraps up today's show for bees. We love bees. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to rethink that meditative one. So now you can expect something completely different. Thank you. Jason, thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody, for coming.